properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 22. Viene sostituito con il numero 80. Ronaldinho. Cambio di giocatori.
He's on it, can he get away? That's very neat. And he whips it in. And it's hoisted clear. Azar. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19. Messi.
Oh, well played, well played. Ronaldinho gets good distance on it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Platini. Bonucci calmly anticipates. Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
So,
18.
third corner of the game.
Puyol. Viene sostituito con il numero 23.
This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Azar.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Hullet! Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball.
Ci saranno 3
Into
minuti
stoppage
di
time,
recupero.
whistle due any moment. And he's intervened well there. Searching pass he's played there. Great vision. Picked up. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Scholes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Desperate defending required here. Keeper's dealt with that. That's an excellent interception. Gattuso. That's that, the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Azar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che
Any
oggi
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. We have already started here. Gullit completing his first century of appearances here today, but that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Can he get on the end of this? Has a look and plays it forward. Maicon is offering some sort of an... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a throw. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. That pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And they're back on the ball again. He's had it taken off him. Xavi Alonso. That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Baggio. Searching pass he's played there. And he's straight offside. Quarter of an hour played. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And Shevchenko! Messi. Clipped into space. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, Platini. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Messi gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Platini. Platini. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Platini! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Nice physical challenge. Maicon takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Pretty robust defending.
Played with finesse. Looking to go... There's the header! Goal! Sao Paulo! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ibrahimovic, shot a goal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has a look up. Chance! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Is there anything? It's Ibrahimovic! Michael. Here's Tyler. Gattuso. Bullet. Nicely aimed pass. That's a shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was very necessary. Roberto Baggio. And here's Messi. Gattuso. It's a threatening ball. Henderson clears. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're underway again.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Stood up well to him there. And it's Michel Platini. It's played through for him. Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cross, neat, and the shot! Spread it left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Atalanta really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Maicon. And this is Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Chiellini. Looking tidy in possession here. Platini. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. very nicely done. He's having a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador
Pepe with the clearance.
camisa 15.
Messi
Teremos
is
uma
wide and looking to get
substituição.
onto this. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And it's Maicon. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Chiellini. Cross into the box. Ibrahimovic! He will be livid with himself.
Atalanta certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substituição.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Atalanta have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Maicon. Maicon's cross. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Platini. That's good play. Maicon's up he goes! Should have equalised.
Ah, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Probing pass. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And it's Berbatov. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And this is Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cruyff threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! He's scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Sao Paulo could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece! A finish right from the top draw! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is as far as it goes. Atalanta suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see